Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. And today we're talking about Lalo. Edward Lalo. Some of you have said in the notes you're dying to get to Lalo because then we have to confront the Symphonie espagnole. Horrible piece of music ever written. Now, Ravel's Cigana is the most horrible piece of music ever written. In fact, we could do a whole video about horrible French solo violin music about Spain. That might be fun. But no, Lalo Symphonie Espagnole, I've told you folks a million times. I mean, Lalo was a Kleinmeister in the best sense of the term. A little master. He wrote lots of music. Some of it's very pretty. His greatest work is the ballet Namuna, which is a masterpiece. It's one of the great French ballets, that second half of the 19th century. Fantastic music. And it really ought to be so much better known because it's so much more interesting than the pieces he's known for, which are the Symphonie Espagnole and that cello concerto, which is only played because, well, we need cello concertos, don't we? It has a lovely slow movement and finale, but the first movement is so dysfunctional. Oh, Lalo doing sonata form just is a thing to despair at. It really is. But anyway, and then, I told you the story. I got stuck playing snare drum in the finale, which is the only place that has a snare drum, with a Suzuki violinist when I was playing in the Stanford Symphony Orchestra when I was in grad school. She was a very fine violinist, and her parents were just adoring, taking pictures of her as she rehearsed everything, and I was dying. Because all you do is da 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 schnock da 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 schnock da 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 schnock, like that. Da dum ba dum ba dum chum da da dum ba da 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 dum chum. Oh, I wanted to throw in some rim shots. I had to tell you, but I didn't. I behaved. I wasn't going to mess it up because she was a delightful little girl. Anyway, so here we have lots of Symphonie Espagnoles and other things, but here we've got. What is this? The Symphonie Espagnole. Kill me now. This is part of the Isaac Stern edition. This is with Ormandy and Philly. It's really a beautiful performance. I got to tell you, it is. I mean, there's some. It's a vehicle for some great violin playing. That you can't deny. But this was, Stern doing like all of his French stuff, and so I put it under L for Lalo because Lalo needed some love. From me, I felt guilty, so I stuck the Stern French thing under Lalo. It's the first thing on the disc. It's 2 discs. You also get the Saint-Saëns Third Violin Concerto, which I love, which is fabulous. And then short things, Sarasate, Waxman, Saint-Saëns, Fauré, Chausson, Debussy, all the usual culprits. And Ravel's Cigana. Yeah. I think the only thing that makes this tolerable for the Lalo is the fact that the Ravel is there, and that's even more horrible, so that's okay. There we go. And then we've got, and it's short, Ravel Cigana, thank God. Symphonie Espagnole with the Chausson poem. Oh, that's beautiful. And Ravel's Cigana. Am I going to get through this video? I can't tell you. This is Vadim Repin and Kent Nagano. I mean, he was great. I wonder what happened to him. He made a bunch of records and then sort of disappeared. I think we discussed this once. I don't want to go there. We'll see what happens. Oh, the Lalo Symphony in G minor, along with his Rhapsody, which is simply a rhapsody in 2 movements, Scherzo, which is simply a scherzo that's 4 minutes long, and his Divertissements, which are delightful. Short little 4-movement orchestral suitelet with the Basel Symphony under Giancarlo Andretta on CPO. I got this for the symphony. The great recording of the Lalo Symphony in G minor, of course, is Beecham. But that was hard to find, and I wanted a modern recording and modern sound. It's only 25 minutes long. It's a charming symphony that shows that Lalo was not one for large works in sonata form. It's that simple. But the symphony itself is just delightful. It's pretty. Then we've got, Ravel, Cigana, Lalo, Symphonie Espagnole, and then Carl Amadeus Hartmann's Concerto Funebre. Now there's a piece of music that belongs with the Symphonie Espagnole and Cigana on Supraphon with Ida Hendel and Andre Gertler in the Hartmann. He was a fabulous violinist. So was she. And the Czech fill under Karel Ancherl. It's part of this Antral Gold edition on Superfun. See, I get these, you wind up with tons of this stuff because if you collect violinists or particular artists, they all do it. So you're kind of trapped. And who's this? Oh, Vengerov is another one. Antonio Papano, Lalo, Symphonie Espagnole, Sanson, Violin Concerto No. 3, on Ravel's Cigana. I remember seeing Cigana live. Perlman did it, I think, when I saw it. I mean, you could play the daylights out of the thing, and it's got that horrible long solo violin cadenza, and then finally it starts going and then it sounds like a Liszt Hungarian Rhapsody for 2 minutes, and then it stops. Not soon enough. Oh, look, Symphonie Espagnole with high fits. 4-movement version. Violinists used to, everyone knew Lalo wasn't really good at this sort of thing. So they used to play it with one of the movements taken out, just to shorten it up and make it more symphony-like. I can't say I disagreed with them, although you really ought to do it. If you're going to do it, you might as well go all the way. So we've got the Sanson Havanaise, Sarasate Zigeunerweisen, Chausson's Poème, Sanson Introduction Rondo Capriccioso. It's high fits. It's 1951-52. It's mono. And what is there to say? Then we've got, oh, look, Lalo, Symphonie Espagnole with Arthur Grumio. This is a wonderful disc, though. Oh, my goodness, it's cracked. Jewel case thing. This was the Eloquence reissue from Australia that has the Symphonie Espagnole, Sanson's two works we just mentioned, Chausson's Poème, and Ravel's Cigana. Oh, they're killing me. It's killing me. Only one more to go. But the recording is fabulous because not only do you have Grumio, but you've got the Lamoureux Orchestra under Manuel Rosenthal, he who created Gaieté Parisienne and lived to be like 175 and did amazing Debussy and Ravel. It was just fabulous in French music with this French orchestra. It's one of the great records of French violin music. Even if it has those two works on it, what can I say? It is what it is. My taste notwithstanding, although I don't understand why my taste should ever be notwithstanding. And then we've got, the Symphonie Espagnole. Oh, my goodness, with Oistrakh. The Philharmonia under Jean Martinon. This is in mono, along with the Prokofiev First Violin Concerto with the London Symphony and Lovro von Maticic, which is also marvelous. And then you've got some short little scoogies in stereo, bits of Debussy, Faya, Tchaikovsky, and Zarzinski. We all go to sleep whistling the Zarzinski mazurka. So there you go, with Vladimir Yampolsky piano and the 4 little encore pieces. But, it's Oistrakh at his best. Well recorded, too, for its era. When was it? 1953, 55. 55 and 57. Okay, good. So there we have it. I got through Lalo. I did it. Oh, my God, that was difficult. Keep on listening, friends. Why do I have so many recordings of something I don't like? I probably have hundreds others sitting around here, too. They're closing in on me. Thanks for joining me, friends. Take care.